2,000 years ago, on this ancient Silk Road, merchants, along with their goods, travelled to and from China and Europe, in the process changing the lives of people along both sides of the road. In the past, only the most basic means of transportation existed on this road, stretching for 4,000 kilometres. It took 2 to 4 years to finish this tough journey. As the journey and time taken were both long, fresh food was prone to turning bad and couldn't be transported, so staple foods and agricultural products couldn't go the distance. Nowadays, new means of transportation have brought about changes. The improving transportation speed means the goods are fresh and plentiful. The modern Silk Road will again change the direction of our lives. Turkey traverses Eurasia and is the main transportation hub on the ancient Silk Road. The continuous trade in goods and personnel exchanges helps to spread regional civilization and also quietly changes traditions and customs. The central region of Anatolia is home to more than 600 natural caves and is the cradle of Turkish culture. Over a period of centuries, this was a perfect hideout, but now it has another useful purpose.
Burası depo, topraktan olduğu için soğuk hava gibi. Kışın biraz sıcak olur, yazın soğuk olur burası.
Citrus and lemons account for nearly a third of the total output of Turkish fruit. It is from here that the fruit begins its trip to Europe and Asia. Storing lemons in the cave can extend their shelf time into winter, which greatly increases the output of lemons.
Bunlar ikinci kalitedir. Arasında çürük olanları temizliyoruz. Ondan sonra 15-20 gün sonra satışa çıkıyor. Satılması gerekiyor yani. Bunlar dayanmaz.
The modern Silk Road contributes to the enhancement of the trade and provides farmers like Simur with more orders for goods.
Zor iş ve de riskli iştir. Kendi bahçen olmazsa dalda aldığın zaman orada fiyatı alıp buraya geldim limon para yapmadığı zaman zaten bitersin yani. Kendin üreteceksin, kendin yapacaksın.
Facing these opportunities with diligence, Simur's family have always been hard-working people. Many countries along the Silk Road are striving to keep up with the times. New technologies bring about progress, but conflicts over changes can't always be avoided. Some traditional techniques may be neglected, even forgotten. The old facilities have been gradually replaced. Hua worked at Xinjiang Water Resources Department before retiring, and for many years he used to carry out research into the water resource distribution in Xinjiang.
无论是我们国内的朋友或者是国外的朋友，没来过新疆的，只要没来过新疆，第一感觉哇，新疆这么大。再下来呢，就是新疆呢缺水。那么新疆的缺水的这个情况也是不均匀，有些地方呢水很多，有些地方呢水很少，水很少的地方占大多数。
Turpan is situated in the driest area of Xinjiang, situated between the Tian Shan Mountains and Taklimakan Desert. It seems impossible to find water here when just looking at the ground. Turpan is located in a basin at the lowest altitude in China and the third lowest in the world. It is 154 meters below sea level.
这个水呢，它的水源呢，主要是天山山脉上头的融雪水，一直流到我们的吐鲁番的一个最低的海拔点。那么卡尔津呢，刚好就把这个天山雪水地下水引出地面的。
The Karez is a special irrigation system in desert areas that makes dry Turapan come alive.
我们原来这样说，就是没有卡尔津就没有吐鲁番绿洲。如果没有卡尔津的水，在吐鲁番它是极度不适合人类居住的一个地段。
For 2,000 years of history, the Karez irrigated a lush oasis on the ancient Silk Road. The advent of a modern irrigation system and reservoir poses a modern threat and challenge to the Karez. But Upar believes that they can still play an important role.
现代的水利工程没有解决一个蒸发的问题。你比如说大的水库的话，它都蒸发，它蒸发也厉害的很。在吐鲁番，特别是以2880毫米这样的多年平均蒸发。那么卡尔津呢，解决了这个蒸发的问题吧？它在那个底下的话，它不会蒸发的。
Upar has been insisting on recording the changes to the Karez in this area and strives to maintain them.
这个是新坍塌的，可能就是去年或者是前年坍塌下来的，底下是用水浸泡的，所以呢，这个很松软了。你比如说这个地方就会坍塌，塌了。你看这个呢都是松软的，这个都下来了。明天后天这个也快坍塌了，就这样，慢慢的就坍塌完了以后就回来的。要是现在按照没有人为干预的这样的情况下，水库、渠道、机电井这些东西来随便发展，没有计划的发展的话呢，卡尔津再过10年会完全干涸。
Kyrgyzstan is a country with a population of less than 6 million. Agricultural production accounts for almost half of the workforce of this country. Fruit and agricultural products comprise 20% of all the country's export products. It was a place of strategic importance on the ancient Silk Road and seeks to become the center of the food trade between China and Asia on the modern Silk Road. However, it must overcome one serious challenge, an electricity shortage, to achieve this goal.
Электричество мы используем в конюшне в доме, во всех сараях как бы. Везде у нас используется электричество, в дробилке везде, без электричества никуда.
But the hydropower station the national electricity system depends on is antiquated, so the people here have to put up with the frequent power outages and agricultural production is badly affected. Only by reconstructing the infrastructure can we resume our participation in the competition along the modern Silk Road. A program led by the United Nations is seeking to transform the small hydropower station network. Kaliniskaya hydropower station is less than 100 kilometers away from the capital, Bishkek, and is the one managers Eleonora and Anatoly Soloputin are making efforts to enhance in terms of electricity output.
И вот сейчас, по причинам, связанным с кризисом, как раз мы считаем, что вот такие маленькие источники энергии, они значительным образом могут помочь общей системе в разгрузке и в дополнительных источниках энергии.
There are still many things to do.
Станция старая, требует модернизации, насколько это было видно.
Their success plays a significant role in the position of Kyrgyzia on the modern Silk Road. More and more commercial transactions are pushing the progress of technology, which is bringing about tremendous changes to the ancient agricultural production methods along the Silk Road. It is the cotton picking season in Xinjiang. modern mechanical equipment has thoroughly changed this laborious work. Ma Jianfei has helped to create this success and has also witnessed it.
在新疆以前，这个棉花的产业也很大，只不过它是传统意义上的一种农业，就等于说非要大批量的农民和务工人员去操作。而我们现在这个也是在做一个棉花主导地位的同时，但是我们用机械化去解决了好多问题，就解放了我们好多大批量的劳动力。
Ma Jianfei set up this farm 10 years ago. In that time, the farm output has already more than tripled. The areas of cotton field have increased by almost 100 hectares from the original 13 hectares.
以前的时候，在我们这个地方是先种地，种完地了完了以后，看有没有适合的机器能进去。而现在我们首先在全球选购最先进的一些设备。 选择完这种设备以后，完了我们开始按照这个设备来种地。
它有一点不对劲儿。
Due to a huge amount of work, even the most advanced machine is likely to break down. Severe cold is another threat facing the cotton fields. As the hard winter approaches, so much cotton is left and not picked in time. This can have disastrous consequences.
早晨来的时候，这个棉花就是水分有点大，机器堵了。
High-quality Xinjiang cotton has become widely known along the modern Silk Road. Ma Jianfei, together with his colleagues, are trying to repair the cotton picking machine. After retiring from the Water Resources Department, Wu Par has worked very hard protecting the ancient well system of the Karez. Very early on, there was a special reason for supporting him.
2002年，我们进行了一个普查，我发现有一个叫库云卡尔金的一个卡尔金。那么听我父亲讲，他的母亲的家族的这个名称就叫库云。去了以后，果然发现呢，我们家的那个祖宗的亲戚都在那儿，我都把他们找到了。
Almost all of the Karez needs repairing and maintenance, and this ancient water conservancy facility is faced with a deadly threat. The silt falls into the closed conduit and blocks the water flow. Without prompt dredging, the silt will build up and may cause a landslide. It's dangerous to enter the closed conduit, and many people have been killed maintaining it over the years.
下去以后就60公分看，地没流高的地方，人也站不起来，也拐不过来，就在那个地方。 这个劳动是非常艰辛。
Though the irrigation system in this desert is the product of the old days, Wu Par still shows great confidence in the Karez's role on the modern Silk Road.
卡尔金江把这个清理完以后，水增加30%，就意味着他要花的钱减少了30%。 那么他呢，用自己的卡尔金浇灌土地，到最后的收成的时候，他的收入增加了30%。
Wu Par's aim is to maintain the Karez to protect the local cultural heritage.
卡尔金呢是古老的水文化遗产，我们的祖先留下来的东西。我们不能因为有了简便的 好用的、实用的现代水利工程，把卡尔金都整个都给它报废掉，没有必要。
Life is about making changes, and whether it's technological innovation or cultural inheritance, we are still moving on. The Silk Road and the thriving agricultural products trade make the ancient trade route glow with new vitality and vigour. The annual lemon output from Turkey exceeds 600,000 tonnes and is still increasing rapidly. The small city of Erdemli is where the greatest number of lemons are grown in Turkey. Hasan Wal's store was one of the earliest in the town. Even the operation of the traditional lemon business should keep up with the times.
Sen boşaldın değil mi bunları?
Yarın sabah. Ya bunu getirdim, olmasa bizim sandığa dökeriz. Hepsini götürürsün sen boşuna. Adım Hasan var. Limon işiyle uğraşıyoruz. Baba mesleği 45 senedir. Babam başladı, biz devam ettiriyoruz şu anda.
Hassan's business has become increasingly successful in recent years, and all the time he is keen to pass on the lemon business as a family inheritance to his descendants.
Benim oğlan askerde izine gerek. Mesela bunları da aşılıyoruz. Mesela gidiyor bahçeyi sula, bahçede limon toplanıyor. Hani devam ettirebildiğimiz kadar sonuna kadar devam ettireceğiz.
Being dependent on the development of the modern Silk Road, Hassan's business has become increasingly prosperous. Yet, along with more and more responsibility, he needs to take care of both the store and the busy plantation every day.
İkinci dediğimiz bunlar. Şimdi bu işi yaparken bir de bu yatak yapma işini herkes yapamıyor. Seçme insanlar oluyor hani. İyi kesenlere ayırıyoruz. Onlar kesiyor.
This lemon plantation is 1.8 square kilometers in area and was inherited by Hassan and his three brothers from their father. To take care of this plantation currently requires 100 workers. Hassan's father started growing lemons in 1957 when the situation was very different to how it is now.
Bunlar önceden hep böyle dağlık taş, hani ormandı. Bu insan gücüyle o kazma, çapalarla böyle kaza bu hale gelik. Düzeltiliyor, ondan sonra dikiliyor, ağaç dikiliyor.
It takes too much time and energy to pick the lemons to keep up with their vigorous growth.
Bunlar işçilerimiz kesiyor. Bunlar hasta ağaç. Bunlar kuruyor. Bundan sonra bundan meyve alınmaz. Kesilir, yerine yeni fidan dikilir. Aslında merdiven de atacaksın. Yollara var ya, merdivenini alacaksın. Daha kolay olur.
As for Hassan, running a lemon plantation is not only a profitable job.
Doğup büyüdüğümüz yer, kendimiz diktik, kendimiz yetiştirdik. Hani babamızdan kalıp hatırasını devam ettirmeye çalışıyoruz. Hani öyle ölünceye kadar devam ettireceğiz. Biz de sonra da bizim çocuklarımız devam ettirir. Hani kendi vatanımız, toprağımız, kendimiz elimizle işledik. Diktik, büyüttük.
There's no doubt that technology is the key to keeping up with the times. In a cotton field in Xinjiang, Ma Jianfei and the workers are unblocking the cotton picking machine. It's necessary to study it carefully, to become good at this job, and to apply the most advanced technology.
是因为它这个棉花堵到里面就是堵得很死， 我们发现这个问题后，我们后面一检查，仔细检查，是因为我们那个风道上面一个风膜，一个螺丝松动滑了，完了以后造成了一场破风，到最后就是棉花吸不走。刹车停好。
After putting spare parts in, the cotton picking machine can finally be put back to work. Ma Jianfei tirelessly pursues new technology, hoping this can push the development of cotton. He unceasingly seeks out new machines suitable for cotton production.
这样啊，他这怕这一组东西，整个全部全是他们自己的，就完了。第二呢，把东西买选购。
Ma Jianfei's reason for working in agriculture is very plain and simple.
我是家里是一个老新疆人，但是从我小的时候一直到我从学校回来以后啊，我根本没有想过我会去搞农业。当时刚回来的时候，母亲在地里干得很辛苦，一看母亲这么辛苦，当时想到哎，我能不能把母亲替换下来，就回来就改成农业了。当时是为了干活而干活，而现在是为了理想去工作，所以这两个是质的转变。
Since he is striving for an ideal, Ma Jianfei's work involves more than just seeking out new machines. There are over 40,000 rivers in Kyrgyzstan, with a daily displacement up to 470,000 cubic meters. 16 hydropower stations have been established in Kyrgyzstan, and they support the electricity system of the whole country. To satisfy the agricultural requirements brought about by the modern Silk Road, these hydropower stations must be repaired and reconstructed. Searching along the river, Eleonora and Anatoly finally discover some problems with the Kalininskaya hydropower station.
Просто когда строили канал, да, в скале пробили определенный проход, чтобы уложить лотки. Но со временем осыпается, попадает в канал, скатываются камни. Кругом вот где-то скотина пасется, это самое все-таки. Спихивают, их нужно вынимать.
To accomplish the refurbishment, the river must be blocked, which will interrupt power generation. To reduce the energy loss as much as possible, they have to work fast.
Ну да, потому что скоро уже начнется обильное таяние льда, воды будет достаточно, чтобы станция взяла полную нагрузку. Поэтому промедление это.
Upon the completion of the repairs, the water will flow properly again. Power the hydropower station. At that time, every household supplied by this hydropower station will be able to receive enough electrical power. After much effort, the dredging of the river channel feeding the Kalininskaya hydropower station is finally completed. Anatoly, along with the other workers, is preparing to open up the river channel and restart the electricity generation.
Сейчас закрыли, грубо мы воду направили в канал, но для тонкой, то есть поступления воды в канал, чтобы лишнюю воду тоже туда не гнать, мы на регуляторе отрегулируем максимальную, максимальная, если в киловаттах сказать.
Carefully control the flow rate and the amount of water when working, and if the water overflows, the river channel may be damaged.
И ребята вот именно они следят за той водой, которая лишняя добавляется, и своевременно сбрасывают воду на регуляторе. То есть заставу регулятора они поднимают лишнюю воду сбрасывают в реку.
The work seems to be going well. This hydropower station runs smoothly and can completely meet the power requirements of the surrounding areas. And Leonora hopes to continue extending this success and renovate all the hydropower stations in Kyrgyzstan. In this way, agriculture in Kyrgyzstan will be greatly boosted. By means of the modern Silk Road, people's lives will surely be improved.
В том числе и сельскохозяйственная страна. И если у фермеров появится возможность перерабатывать фрукты, да, или обрабатывать там шерсть, которую, значит, они могут получить при использовании, при, значит, выпасе скота, то есть это развитие мелкого производства и, соответственно, повышение уровня жизни людей, которые живут в отдаленных районах.
As long as they seize the opportunity, the countries along the Silk Road economic belt will develop further and enjoy closer contact with one another. When he returns home to Turkey, Hassan's work seems unfinished. He chats with the children, but always reverts to the subject of the plantation and lemon business.
Ne yaptın kızım bugün?
Ne yapayım baba, okula gittim, dershaneye gittim.
Hassan always hopes that the young people can learn about each detail of the family lemon business.
Ne kadar mesela şey oluyor, gelir veya kaç ton çıkıyor o ağaçlardan limon toplam?
Mesela şeyine göre değişiyor. Ağacın büyüklüğüne, ufaklığına göre.
Çok en son hani en çok alım satım hangi ülkeye? Dış ticareti de var değil mi limonun?
Var, her ülkeye var.
All these things are to remind the youngsters where they came from.
Bir kova suyuyla mı gelirdi? Yoksa hani birkaç kişi falan hepsi toplarlar mıydı?
Gelirdi, ağaçta Menderes kanalı var ya.
Evet, şu Mutlu'nun orada mı?
Aha, oradan Menderes kanalından çekerlerdi.
The lemon plantation is a start to everything. As for Hassan, the people working here make up another big family.
Ses de alıyor mu ses? İyi limon tohum olup olmadı. Biz bunun içerisinde yetiştiriyoruz. Atalarımızdan kalma burası. Burası nereden? Aslında 100 yıl. 100 yıldır biz bu işi yapıyoruz. Yani bir asırdır. Atadan gelme.
Facing this rapidly changing situation, they, together with Hassan, all put their shoulder to the wheel to pursue the prosperity and abundance on this land.
Ben bu topraklarda doğdum. Hani çok şanslı hissediyorum kendimi. Bu güzellik dünyanın hiçbir yerinde yok. Şöyle daha ne anlatayım, hani öyle baktın mı her şey kendini gösteriyor. Benim dememe bir şey gerek kalmıyor.
As for Hassan and his friends, whatever the future holds, the most important thing is to bear in mind where they come from. Diligent and industrious and full of expectation. Though operating in different countries, they all bring the Silk Road into a new era through developing modern agriculture. The Ebro River in Spain nourishes the land at the foot of the Cantabrian Mountains. Zhou Shufeng from China is seeking to bring this new flavor to the remote Chinese market. This is a renowned wine chateau situated in Rioja, in La Rioja Alta, which boasts a long-standing history of making high-quality wine. Accompanied by the winemaker Harville, Zhou Shufeng hopes to find a new wine product suitable for the Chinese market.
西班牙很多的产品在中国市场还不是经常看到，很多人还不是很了解西班牙的文化，不了解西班牙的这种产品。
The fertile soil and agreeable climate endow Spanish wine with unique features, and Zhou Shufeng feels pretty good about this wine-seeking journey.
从口感来说，它果味比较鲜，所以我觉得适应中国的这种饮食文化的口感。
y estamos en un momento pues muy especial de la viña en el que la uva se está empezando a formar y faltan como unos 4 meses para que empecemos a poder vendimiarla y hacer nuestro vino.
In this season, the grapes are still immature, so there's only one way to ensure that the wines produced here fit in with expectations.
Creo que lo mejor, Sufen, es que bajemos a la bodega, catemos los vinos y veamos ahí un poco el por qué esta variedad es tan especial. Si me acompañas por aquí, por favor.
Ma Jianfei's cotton fields produce a high output in Xinjiang, China. This cotton has been transported to the local factory for processing.
这个现在就是我们现在从地里面的棉花一直到成品加工完的东西，就是我们所谓的皮棉。皮棉销售出去的附加值，我们有利益分成的。所以每次我看到这么多皮棉啊，我都特别开心，也特别愉悦。
Cleaned, de-seeded, and then packaged here. It will be transported to its destination along the modern Silk Road. There are still many things for Ma Jianfei to do, and his dream of helping Xinjiang to prosper is coming true. A new variety of cotton is in development. He believes that this effort will pay off in the international market.
新疆可能有一个更大的发展，因为我们新疆有我们自己得天独厚的优势，我们有大批量的土地，我们有很丰富的矿产资源，当然了，我们是需要一个科学的去把它利用起来。
The development of the modern Silk Road has led to an increase in products from the countries surrounding the road. The increasingly convenient means of transportation reduces the transportation time and distance. Even products with a short shelf life can be exported and sold far away. China is one of the largest agricultural product exporters in the world. Located on China's western border, Xinjiang is burning hot in summer and bitterly cold in winter, and is also one of the regions with the worst climate on Earth. Jiang Jian is a fruit and vegetable wholesaler, and he puts great value on Xinjiang's unique strategic position. Jiang Jian runs a business in Kurgos, on the border between China and Kazakhstan. The merchants here have to fight against the climate of the steppe, which can easily make their produce go bad. Today, Jiang Jian is waiting for the last batch of oranges he has ordered to be delivered to Kurgos. It takes 9 days to transport the oranges here from the production base by long-distance truck. Because it is cold and a very long journey, driving a long-distance truck is full of dangers.
意想不到的失误，这个每年也有个2、3次，比如说翻车啊、堵车洞啊，也有个2、3次吧。
The truck has already arrived in Urumqi in western China and is still 1 day away from Kurgos. it's already 2 degrees below zero. They have to pick up some speed.
一是这个水果也要赶时间，因为路上耽误的时间太长了，这个东西就坏掉了。最主要的就是怕那个果子沟那边怕下雪了什么的了。今天9天了，也想早一点回家看看。
But there are still many unknown difficulties on the road ahead.
轮胎那个扎了一个螺丝，那个没气了，不拉下轮胎。
The unlucky puncture delays the journey, and the oranges will soon get frostbite in the cold weather. Fortunately, even on a journey across the remote desert, there is a tyre shop which can deal with this emergency. Repairing the tyre takes half an hour, which is very critical for the goods. If they fail to reach Kurgos as soon as possible, merchant Jiang Jian will likely suffer a huge loss.
一车货最保守的算法，价格最低的也得个15、16万、20万吧。
Unlike Jiang Jian's anxiety, Spanish wine merchant Zhou Shufeng is patiently awaiting the delicate taste brought about by
Estamos en la
time.
sala Colección Vivanco. Digamos que es la sala más especial de la bodega porque aquí, digamos, se encuentran todos los vinos de producciones limitadas. Vamos a probarlo. Por 100. Primero vamos a servir un poquito en la copa.
What Zhou Shufeng tastes seems like more than just wine.
在这个过程中，我们是一边在显述这种文化，一边在体验这种产品。
This is a limited edition wine with a unique flavor, and also the Spanish flavor Zhou Shufeng has been seeking.
Primero que veo, tienen buen tinta, muy bonito color. Primero a mí personal me ha gustado mucho y a mí me creo que el mercado chino, el consumidor chino que les ha gustado. Cada vez a ellos les gusta más el vino español, porque el vino de español se puede acompañar bien con las comidas chinas.
Different foods can be linked to different cultures, and people are always seeking to add new elements to familiar tastes.
Tenía ganas de que conocieses la bodega y cómo hacemos las cosas.
As for communication and development, perhaps this is just the first step.
Gracias a todos. Que vaya muy bien. Mucho éxito.
现在我们这种感情，所以是一个 familia， 是一种好像一种亲人一样的这种关系。
Todo, ¿no? Para China, ¿no?
Todo para China.
In Spain, the wines Zhou Shufeng has ordered are ready to set off for the first stop of their long-distance journey. Euro railway connecting China and Europe goes via the freight station in Madrid. The freight station is open 24/7 all year round.
我们以前都是通过海运的模式运回到中国的，我们运输时间一般都是在40天时间。那么现在开通这个中欧班列、易新欧这个班列呢，货从马德里直接到中国浙江的义乌，整个运输时间只要21天时间。
The freight station is the hub of east-west trade, and also a symbol of the increasing prosperity of the modern Silk Road. Today, the wines Zhou Shufeng has ordered will start their 21-day journey to China from here. Freight clerk Thomas Domingo is carefully checking for possible omissions in the shipment.
Semanalmente tratamos entre trenes de entrada y trenes de salida como 140, 140 y tantos trenes. Hay mercancía variada. Para China lo que se está enviando es producto español. Vino, aceites, jamón.
It is these seemingly plain yet complex trips that establish the bridge for East-West trade and are also changing the direction of our lives, along with the development of the modern Silk Road. Over the past 3 years, China has become the largest exporter to Kazakhstan and its second largest import trading partner. The fruit and vegetable trade takes a very large proportion of the share of trade between the two countries. The goods trade achieved across national borders benefits greatly from the strong transportation capability of the modern Silk Road. More and more international trade is appearing, and the key to getting an advantage is the quality of the goods. The oranges Zhang Jian ordered finally reached Kurgos only a little later than expected. It is bitterly cold, and Zhang Jian has been concerned about the fruit getting frostbite. He insists on confirming the quality of this batch of oranges in person. The oranges are of good quality and are in good condition, and the fruit merchants finally feel relieved. The newly built road infrastructure in Xinjiang has sharply reduced the long-distance transportation time, and this road is scheduled to be extended to Europe by 2020. Zhang Jian also hopes his fruit business will receive a further boost thanks to this road.
两国的这个贸易嘛，这个趋势非常好，但是我们现在最期待的就是对方他们把那个高速公路能修通，一直连接到这个欧洲，我们这个蔬菜水果的生意可以沿着这个高速公路那些周边国家都可以做一下。
Zhang Jian reconfirms that the fruit is fresh enough and can continue on along the freight line of the Silk Road. This trade route is looking towards even more distant places. Along the modern Silk Road, different cultures integrate and fuse, which also changes our understanding of food. This reviving road is redefining our eating habits. Shanghai is one of China's most cutting-edge cities. The changes happening here seem more rapid than those in any other place worldwide. Food critic Christo Moore is a witness to these changes.
There's not much you can't find here. I mean, we have like Ethiopian food pop-ups, we have this awesome Korean taco truck style place, and there you have Italian, you have some very casual French. You can eat a different cuisine every day of the month.
The food requirements of Chinese consumers are becoming more and more complicated. And Christo's work is to provide the cooks in this city with suggestions.
Are you ready for dinner?
Yeah, all ready. Let's go.
Let's go. So tonight we're going to Dashu Uje, the one on the bund.
Oh, the new one.
The chef there, his name is Jack.
Jack.
He's invited me to come in and try some new dishes that he's working on.
Wow, that's interesting.
Some fusion dishes.
Ooh, fusion dishes.
What do you think?
I don't know. When people tell me fusion dishes, I always a little bit worried about it.
I know.
If the greatest achievement that the Silk Road has made is to foster communication between Oriental and Western civilizations, what Chef Jack does today is also a heroic undertaking with similar significance. He wants to fuse Oriental flavors with Western ones.
今天做的第一个前菜呢，灵感来源一个法国菜的一个元素，所以我用了鹰嘴豆和中国比较传统的腐乳相结合。
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Together with the mango.
Yeah, it's just like a French dish.
It's very
Perhaps
fusion.
one dish
Very
offering
smart.
both Eastern and Western flavors is where the significance of the modern Silk Road also lies.
想让他感受到中式和西式的结合的部分，就像一个大的家庭。实际全球大家都是一个很大的家庭，所以让他能到中国感受到家的氛围。
This elaborate main dish will be the highlight for Jack. Christo and her friend have been expected.
Hello. 嗨，你好，chef。
哎，
好，这是什么菜？
哦，这是今天那个特别做的一道主菜，然后它用了那个牛排骨，它是原产地是意大利的，然后旁边配了一个那个炖饭，因为它里边的原材料，然后有中式的大豆纤维。
很 fusion 的东西。好，我们
你先试一下吧。
来尝一下。
If this dish gains recognition, the menu will not be the only one to undergo changes.
很好吃。这两个东西放在一起，真的感觉就是西餐。我又不是西餐。
对。
所以这个玩得非常好。
对，这个口感中国人我相信也能接受。
绝对。
It may not be that long before Shanghai restaurants will add a new dish fusing Eastern and Western flavors. It seems that Jack and Christo, the gurus of flavor, have inspired a change. With such subtle changes in food and flavor, the life and culture surrounding us also varies. From ancient times, the Silk Road has always led change. At present, a new border is being crossed, and a new channel for the exchange of food and agricultural products is coming to life. The distance between people is becoming shorter, making communication and cooperation more convenient, and people's lives richer and more diversified. Some changes are even more exquisite and beautiful. An ancient road carrying the impact of modern civilization is stretching ahead continuously into the future.